and you would file on where the damage is, which is right here. And not the rest of the diameter. You don't want to change the diameter, you just want to get rid of that high spot. Okay? So there's another one right there. Okay. Now, the other thing you want to do is see this right here, this little undercut section, that's called lead, and that's so you can get the hub started. The original manufacturer, he wants to get the hub started on there, and that's the lead, so he gets it started straight, so it's not cocked one way or the other, and so it presses on smooth. So what we're going to do is we're going to polish this right where this transition is from this lead to the press section of the shaft, okay? And this is where the hub goes on, and this is where the bearing presses on. And these are serrations they cut in there to hopefully have more grip. You can see that, see how it goes on the lead? Okay. So then all we really want to do now is clean it. We don't want to reduce the diameter any. This here is about a 1500 grit polishing pad. So just right there to clean the dirt off of it. That's about all we're going to do to it. And then up here, this is where the bearing is going to press on. And that's the lead for the bearing. It's not really lead, that's the diameter that it presses on. Well, we don't want any material to shear. We want the bearing to go on smooth. So just knock that leading edge a little bit. See how I polish that? Okay. And that's it. That's polished up. All right, then let's talk about the other end of the shaft, because we're prepping the shaft for reassembly. So this right here, this is where the seal lips ride. Those polished sections are the actual lip of the seal riding on this. That's where the bearing presses on, and this is the actual section where the pulley presses on. So what we're concerned with right now is these lines from the seal. You can see this line here is actually a little deeper. That's going to cause a problem because if the new lip rides in that line, it's going to leak. So what we're going to do is we're going to grind that out. You need a lathe to do this, so a guy needs to have a lathe at his shop or some way to spin it. You don't want to reduce this diameter, that's where the pulley presses on. And you don't want to mess with this, that's where the bearing presses on. So you just want to get rid of this one section. So you cup the side of your wheel a little bit. And you only want to get rid of... Okay, now what you want to do is you want to take some like 180 because you want to get rid of these old sand marks. You can shut it off for a second, Brian. It's going to take a while.